Okay, YouTube. Next up, let's put the intake manifold on. I'll show you the proper way to do that. Stick around. And thanks for watching. First thing you need is the tapered intake O-rings and the intake manifold. If you watch my channel before, you know I'm going to put a little O-ring lubricant on it. This is Dale Corning number 55. I just squeeze a little on my finger and then just give the O-ring a wipe. This will keep the O-rings nice and soft for many years to come and allow you to get them on and off easy. Now, the taper part like this faces the manifold, not the head. You also need the clamps. There's a rear and a front, and they're marked. And these have the taper that matches the O-ring. So it sits in it just like that. The way I like to do these is I get the front one, and then I slip the clamp onto the manifold. And then after that, I slip the O-ring on, right on with it. Now I'll do the rear the same way. You want to kind of line these open ends up. The open ends will go into the left side holes, or the ones that are further away from the carburetor. Now I'm going to install the bolts that are more towards the left side. I did put a very light coat of Never Seez on these, because these are steel and that's aluminum. Now I slide the open ends right onto it. Just like that, nice and simple. Now you put the other two bolts in here. Put them in, just line them up after everything's set, and then run them in. Once I have all the bolts roughly in place and finger tight down, I just kind of give the manifold a little up-down twist and seat those gaskets. You want to make sure that the manifold's kind of flush, and then you can tighten them up. But that's what makes it important to put that grease on these, is now that I can twist it around a little bit and seat those gaskets and not have to worry as much, because the grease kind of helps all that process move along. On anything like this, the O-ring does the sealing, so you don't want to over tighten these, and there's really no way to get a torque wrench in there on these. So you just want to tighten them up, but not like really put a lot of strength to them. Once everything's tight, just give it a little up and down, make sure everything's staying seated, and that looks good. Before I put the carburetor on, I'm going to put the push rods in, and that'll be in my next video. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. You can even hit that notification bell to get notified of when all my awesome videos come out. Alright, anyway, thank you. Thank you for watching.